Sports Talk 1080, the team Orlando's Tuck and O'Neill. Got the basketball out. Now, there's still some football left. We're the home of Super Bowl 50. We'll be talking about that a lot on the radio. Weekdays 3 to 7. Sports Talk 1080, the team Orlando. But still trying to get over the Orlando Magic loss in overtime to the Grizz at the FedEx Forum last night, Mike.
They managed to rescue defeat from the jaws of victory last night because they played very well, I thought, down the stretch, only to have it all unravel in the final seconds of the game.
They did. They played hard all night. There were some substitution patterns I didn't understand. I know we didn't see Aaron Gordon much, if at all, in the fourth quarter. I don't know. I'm not trying to second-guess any of that by Scott Skiles. But these guys were playing, in my opinion, the 5-on-5, the other team was significantly better. The first wave of bench play last night by the Orlando Magic was significant in keeping them in the game. They made a bunch of shots. They turn it over a lot, but, you know, one thing Memphis does is turn teams over a lot. They've got guys who defend very, very well. But down the stretch, to me, it's unconscionable when you make a steal and a dunk, and with 17.7 seconds to go, you're up 4. With a foul to give, and Scott Skiles said as much in the postgame, is that we clearly identified we got a foul to give, if need be, to give up the dunk to Jeff Green, and then the inability to inbound the ball. How many times have I watched the Orlando Magic as though it's a walkthrough, and the inability to get the ball in bounds on a play like that last night that eventually cost them the game?
And you have a timeout, and you still throw the ball away at that juncture. And I'm probably, if I'm a Magic fan, more angry about giving up the quick score to Jeff Green.
Sure.
I mean, it's like you said, one, you have a foul to give, but two, to let them race down like they did and score so quickly is frustrating.
Inbounding the basketball. They inbounded the ball. They didn't need to call a timeout. They got the ball to Tobias Harris. But it's my opinion, Elfrid Payton is inbounding the ball. The other 4 guys are good free throw shooters. Work to the ball as though you want it. Honestly, go back and look at it. The only guy who really worked toward the ball as though he wanted it was Evan Fournier. And he was actually kind of double teamed, or they had a safety in the back and a cornerback in the front, so he couldn't get the ball. When they throw the ball to Tobias, you know, he's got to make that a prized possession. But it's my opinion, and I love Victor Oladipo. He walked through his situation. He didn't, want the basketball. It's like, it was supposed to go someplace else. You've lost 5 straight, 9 of 10. You're on the road with a chance to win a game and get out of here and break that cycle and feel good. And not everyone is dying to be the guy who will help us get the win.
Some guys become a little bit allergic to the basketball at the end of the game when they know they're going to the foul line. I'm not saying that was the case, but that does happen. We have noticed where players suddenly aren't as aggressive to get the basketball. I think it's difficult to assess the game because you saw a lot of good things in it and a lot of bad things in it. I thought toward the end of regulation, I thought the defense they played was fantastic.
Yeah.
Just fantastic,
right,
until they gave up the quick dunk to Green. Now, the shot Green made to force overtime, that was good defense. He made a tough shot. You can live with that. But even the offense toward the back end of regulation I thought was good. I thought the ball movement was good and crisp, and they were sharing the basketball. But we didn't see much of that in overtime, and I don't know if that was Memphis getting reorganized and refixated on what they're back in the basketball game.
Magic didn't make shots. They were 1 of 10 in the overtime.
I didn't think they got good shots either, though.
Whereas
I thought they were getting good shots down the stretch. I want to give credit to Memphis, but it's frustrating because the Magic should have won the game.
I hear fans bailing on the Magic. I get it. You follow a winner. You're more excited about winning. The last 2 games.
How long for you?
The last 2 games against a under 500 team, Charlotte, and then the road game at Memphis, these guys went out and competed. They competed hard. They didn't win those games. Obviously, if you're a fan, you want them to make the playoffs, you got to win those games. But they played harder and better the last couple of games with their rotation, with their lineup. I hope that continues. As we speak, it'll be a road game in Milwaukee tonight. What do you mean, how about me?
How long for you?
Stick around, okay?
It's been a 2-hour movie. I'm just wondering how close we're getting to that.
Stick around. I'm into these guys.
All
We're
right.
Tuck and O'Neill.
For now.
Weekdays 3 to 7 on Sports Talk 1080 The Team Orlando.